Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Disney Institute. On behalf of Disney and Big League Theatricals' national touring production of Tommy, we'd like to welcome you here. My name is Davis Kirby, and I'm going to be your MC for the evening for an informal night for Tommy. Please excuse the paper. We're so glad to be here. We just came down from Georgia. As I say, we're the national tour. We start out in New York City, all of us together in rehearsals. And from there, we opened in North Dakota on September 19th. From there, we worked our way across to Wyoming, Washington, up to Alaska, down through California, back across to Colorado, down to the southern tip of Texas, up through Missouri, and then up to Canada. So from there, we've kind of been all over. We had a nice week off for a nice 4 weeks off for Christmas. From there, we went back up to Canada, and back down through New York, Massachusetts, North Carolina, Georgia, my home state, and we finally made it here to Florida. Woohoo! So let me just tell you a little bit about our production. We have 21 cast members. There is also a 7-person band tonight. We only have 5 of them with us. We also travel with 12 crew members. And in each city, we also pick up 40 local crew. We travel in 3 tractor-trailer buses. We travel in 2 sleeper buses. 1 sleeper bus and 1 coach bus. 2 buses. And we also travel with 2.2 tons of scenery. On top of that, we travel with 1,040 costume pieces, 450 slides, 21, is that right, slide projectors. It takes about 12 hours for us to come into a city and set up the production, and kudos goes to the crew for doing that. Then we show up about 5 o'clock, do our sound check, check out our mics, do all of our presets, which take about 45 minutes, and then we do the show. After the show, the cast goes back to the hotel to get up in the morning to travel to our next venue, and the crew takes down the set, which actually takes about 3.5 hours. So they load it all back up in the truck, and we go just to our next city. So let's talk a little bit about the history of Tommy. Tommy first came out in 1969. The Who's first production of the Tommy came out on a double disc album. Well, they didn't have discs back then, so I guess it was 2 big records or something. Just keep going. All right. The Who was then known in America as being the people that came out with this rock album, this rock opera. That was really what they were known for. And then back in 1971, Le Grand Ballet de Canadien, I'm trying to say that, they did a production of the dancing production of Tommy, which was truly just a ballet, and they used the actual score from Tommy to do it. Then in 1975, there was the famous movie, Ken Russell movie of Tommy, which was kind of a, kind of a star vehicle for Anne Margaret, but there was other famous actors in there as well. Go Anne. There were other famous actors in there as well, including Jack Nicholson, who sang The Specialist. Did everybody know that? Clank. As well as, I have it written down here somewhere, Elton John, of course, Tina Turner, and many, many others. Let's see, that's 1975. Then, in 1993, on April 11th, exactly 26 years after the album was released to the day, did y'all know that? Yeah, they know that, right. The Broadway show opened, at which point it broke all sorts of box office records and won 5 Tony Awards. So, that's kind of the history of Tommy itself. We'll get into the story, but right now I want to take this opportunity to introduce to you Mr. Jack Conforti. Jack plays the hawker and the specialist, and he's going to introduce the rest of the cast and the band.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. Thanks. Before I get started, I want to introduce the cast and the band and some people on the crew. We all play several roles in the show, which is an understatement. We have several costume changes, so I just want you to bear that in mind when I go through and I'm going to start with Isabel Decaware. She plays Mrs. Walker. Jason Fleck. Jason is Captain Walker. Then we have Mikey Crivellaro. Oh, I'm sorry, he wants to be called Mike tonight. Mike Crivellaro plays Tommy, age 4. He's actually 7. And then we have Josh Nolan. He plays Tommy, age 10. And Josh is 9. Dan Ferretti, his cousin Kevin. Paul Aguirre, his Uncle Ernie. Did I pronounce it right, Paul? I'm supposed to put one of those Spanish in there, but I didn't get it right. I'm sorry. Marie LaFerrara is our acid queen. Krista Pygot, I got that one right, is Sally Simpson. I do know everyone. It's just those last names. It's just tough. Roxanne DeVito is a pinball lass. Ruthie Kinch, pinball lass. Michelle Scarpa is a pinball lass as well. And then we have Bill Toll. Where's Bill? Bill's the lover. Kevin Burns, pinball lad number 2. Joseph Carlino is pinball lad number 1. Jason Wilkerson is pinball lad, and he's also the faith hero. He'll be singing that tonight. Ben Cameron, pinball lad, and Darren Katz is our male swing, and he does just about everything. He covers everyone, even the girls. Okay. Next, a very important person. Crystalette. I forgot Crystalette. Where is she? Crystalette. I'm sorry. My writing's really bad. Crystalette, pinball lass. Craig Lee. Sorry, Craig. Craig's a pinball lad. Did I get everyone? That's 21 people. Okay. Very important person, Charles Eversole. He's our musical director, conductor, vocal coach, and all-around musical kind of guy. Next, we have John McCarthy. He's on guitar 2. Nick Dickerson, guitar 1. Glenn Natopsky. Is that right, Glenn? Bass. Mark Pointers is on drums. And a few of our production people that are with us that really are the glue for all this, I'd like to mention. Jen Lyons, she's our stage manager. Mark Leone, they're all out there somewhere. He's our production manager. Robin Hart, she's our company manager. And Brian Moore, he's our sound engineer. Thank you very much. I'm going to hand you back over to Davis.
And by the way, my name's Davis Kirby. I don't know if I did that. I play the role of Tommy and the narrator. Dun, dun, dun! Right. Okay. What? Oh, and Sharon's out there. She's our female swing as well. Hello, Sharon. She's also Mikey's mom. Yay! Mike's mom. Okay, I'm going to briefly just kind of get through the story real quick, then we'll start singing for you. The story of Tommy is Tommy sees the death of his father, his lover, at his father's hands, something like that. You would think that by now I would know it. I'm not on stage at that point. It doesn't really matter. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, it's set against a backdrop of London in World War II. And when Tommy's mother hears that that her husband is presumed dead, she kind of moves on with her life. It's at that point that she actually gives birth to Tommy. But when he's released 4 years later, he comes back to find his mother celebrating her birthday, her 21st birthday, with this new lover and with a new 4-year-old Tommy. A fight ensues. Tommy comes in to witness this fight, and he sees it through the reflection of the mirror. And at this point, Captain Walker shoots the lover. And at that point, Tommy's parents say, you didn't see it, you didn't hear it, you won't say nothing to nobody. Double negative, but it doesn't count here. Nothing to nobody ever in your life. What you know is the truth. So Tommy takes this rather seriously. And so he goes deaf, dumb, and blind. And Tommy's father, of course, goes to court. They find him not guilty. When Tommy doesn't have a reaction to this, his parents are a bit concerned and realize that there's something wrong with Tommy. It's at that point that a series of specialists come out, ensuing tests and whatnot and the like. And they find that the only thing that really brings Tommy out, the only real response he has, is to a pinball machine, which they just happen to find out by placing him in front of a pinball machine and just say, kind of go, we're going to do something else. And he becomes this pinball wizard. And as his notoriety and fame increases, The local lads and lasses try to really jump on his coattails, but he's still blind, deaf, and dumb at this point. So once you pull him off the pinball machine, he's really just comatose. Throughout this growing power that Tommy has, his parents are still hoping for a cure. When Tommy does finally break out, when the mirror of the reflection of his father is finally smashed, Tommy becomes not only an amazing pinball player, but he kind of becomes an idol, a spiritual guru to all that is sacred and quiet. No one understands why he was so quiet, and everyone figures that he has got the answer. So from that point, he kind of goes into a series of concerts and speeches. And then what happens, as with The Who, someone got hurt at their concert up in Chicago. Is that right? Somewhere. Someone actually got hurt at a concert in Cincinnati. Thank you. Cincinnati, Ohio. And it was really at this point that Pete Townsend decided, you know what, there's something seriously wrong with this. I'm truly doing what I love to do, and it's making music. And I'm not here to be a pop idol. And that's really what Tommy has, the same epiphany. And that's when everyone kind of decides that it's time for them to leave, that if he's not going to be the idol that they want him to be, then we're not going to take it, as the song says. And it's at that point that Tommy needs to decide whether or not he's going to go back into a shell or back into the real world again. And the show ends with a kind of a, let's see, how would I describe it? Anthem. Thank you. An anthem that moves into really a spiritual, powerfully driven force called Listening to You. So why don't we get started here? We're going to actually start off this evening with 21. This is actually the birthday celebration of Mrs. Walker and the lover, and when Captain Walker comes in.
Is gonna be a good year, especially if you and me see it in together.
Now you're 21, you're ready for a new year. Let's marry now and celebrate forever.
I had no reason to be over optimistic, but somehow when you smile I can brave bad weather. Got a feeling 21 is gonna
21
be
today, your future is with
especially
me
if
now.
you and me see it in
Our
together.
future is your freedom. Now you're 21,
Only
you're ready
21
for a new
today,
year.
and I'm such a grown
Let's
son.
marry now
Wish
and
your mama a happy
celebrate
day.
forever.
Happy birthday, Mom.
I had no reason to be over optimistic, but somehow when you smile I can brave bad weather. Over optimistic, but somehow when you smile I can brave bad weather.
the boy? What about the boy he saw it all? Didn't hear it, you didn't see it. You won't say nothing to no one. Never in your life you never heard it. How absurd it'll seem without any proof. You didn't hear it, you didn't see it, you never heard it, not a word of it. You won't say nothing to no one, never tell a soul what you know is the truth. You didn't hear it, you didn't see it, you won't say nothing to no one. Ever in your life you never heard it. How absurd it'll seem without. You didn't hear it, you didn't see it, you never heard it, not a word of it. You won't say nothing to no one, never tell a soul what you know is the truth. What about the boy?
It's at that point that the police come in, find the body of the lover laying there. They take Captain Walker off to court. Tommy's father is Captain Walker, is found not guilty. Tommy then has no reaction. They rush Tommy off to a hospital. A series of nurses and doctors through a song called Sparks poke and prod and put things on his head and just sick things. And realize that he has no reaction to anything. It's at that point that the narrator comes out again and sings Amazing Journey.
Simplicity. Sickness will surely take the mind, but minds can't usually go. Come on the amazing journey and learn all you should know. I'll make haze of delirium seeps in his mind, soaring and flying, images blind. I'll be your leader, I'll be your guide. On the amazing journey, together we will ride. What praying is, how can he be saved from the eternal grave? Surrounded by us all, he sits so silently and unaware of what praying is. How can he be saved from the eternal grave?
can you hear me? Tommy, 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 can you hear me? Can you hear me? How can he be saved?
See me, feel me, touch me, heal me. See me, feel me, touch me, heal me.
Tommy, can you hear me? 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 Can you hear me? How can he be saved?
Feel the Lord, make it work, Lord. Lift the Lord, and give him strength, Lord. Make it out, feel this morning, yeah. All right. All right. Feel the Lord, feel the Lord, yeah.
And Tommy doesn't know the day. He doesn't know he's on my practice. How can he be saved from the eternal
Yes. Hey, Charles had a nice little French horn solo there. Congratulations. On the piano. All right, so it's at this point that Tommy is then left. Well, actually, Uncle Ernie comes in and sings Fiddle About. His parents come back from trying to go out for a night of dinner, and Uncle Ernie is shuffled off. His parents try to have an intimate moment, and yet Tommy again comes into the room and stares at himself in the mirror, and it kind of breaks up the moment. So once again, See Me, Feel Me is sung, and that kind of segues right into Cousin Kevin, who has been left to babysit Tommy.
We're all alone, cousin, on our own, cousin. Let's think of a game to play. Now the grown-ups have all gone away. You won't be much fun being blind, deaf and dumb, but I've no one to play with today. Do you know how to play hide and seek? To find me, it would take you a week. But tied to a chair, you won't go anywhere. There's a lot I can do with a freak. How would you feel if I turned on the bar? Ducked your head under and started to laugh. What would you do if I shot you outside to stand in the rain and catch cold so you die? cousin, all alone. Cousin, let's think of a game to play. Now the grown-ups have all gone away. You won't be much fun being blind, deaf and dumb, but I've no one to play with today. Maybe a cigarette burn on your arm to change your expression to one of alarm. I'll drag you around by a lock of your hair. I'll give you a push at the top of the stairs. Like the somebody across red cheeks, the nastiest living you ever could be. I'll stick in your fingers and stand on your feet. Cousin, all alone. Cousin, let's think of a game to play. Now the grown-ups have all gone away. You won't be much fun being blind, deaf and dumb, but I've no one to play with today.
It's at this point that Tommy is placed in front of his first pinball machine. And all the kids kind of leave him alone. And I have this really, really cool entrance at this point.
I overwhelm as I approach you. Make your lungs hold breath inside. Lovers break, caresses for me. Love distracted, don't know why. You feel me coming, a new vibration. From afar you'll see me. I'm a sensation. I'm a sensation. They're moved by me and all I touch, hazy-eyed, they catch my glance. Pleasant shudders shake their senses. My warm momentum throws their stance. You feel me coming, a new vibration. From afar you'll see me. I'm a sensation. I'm a sensation. Soon you'll see me. Can't you feel me? I'm coming. Sensation. In your troubles dancing, you know the answer. I'm coming. Sensation. I'm coming. I'm a sensation.
Dance break.
I leave a trail of rooted people, mesmerized by just this sight. All these lovers feel me coming, love as one, in love tonight. see me. I'm a sensation. I'm a sensation. I'm a sensation. I'm a sensation. I am the light. Thank you.
So it is at this point that Tommy is taken to another set of doctors, the actual ding-dong doctor, as we call him. Tommy plays a lot of ding-dong instruments. And it's that point that actually I become Tommy. So the story kind of progresses. We use that as a theatrical device, kind of progressing the story from 4-year-old Tommy to 10-year-old Tommy to my age Tommy. So, and it's at that point that Captain Walker kind of makes a interesting decision and decides to take Tommy to go see the Acid Queen. But first he has to deal with the hawker and his harmonica player.
You talk about your woman, I wish you could see mine. Yeah, you talk about your woman, I wish you could see mine. Every time she starts to love and she brings eyesight to the blind. You know her daddy gave her magic, I can tell by the way she walks. Her daddy gave her magic, I can tell by the way she walks. Every time she starts to shake in the dumb begins to talk. It gets real dark and ugly here. She's got the power to heal you, never fear. Oh, she's got the power to heal you, never fear. Just a word from her lips and the deaf begins to hear. If your child ain't all he should be now, this girl will put him right. I'll show him what he could be now. Just give me one night. I'm a gypsy, the acid queen, baby before it starts. but not a child. I'm the gypsy, the dancing queen, baby, before it's dawn. I'm the gypsy, and I'm guaranteed to tear his soul apart. Gather your wits and hold on fast. Your mind must learn to roll, just as the gypsy queen must do. You're gonna hit the road. When work is done, you look at him, he'll never be more alive. My blood will run right through his skin. Watch his body ride, watch it ride. I'm the gypsy, the dancing queen, baby, before we start. I'm the gypsy, and I'm guaranteed to tear his soul apart. Yeah. I think y'all know what happens here. If your child ain't all he should be now, this girl will put him right. I'll show him what he could be now. Just give me one night. I'm a gypsy, the dancing queen, baby, before we start. I'm the gypsy, and I'm guaranteed to break your little
Since I was a young boy, I played the silver ball. From Soho down to Brighton, I must have played them all. But I ain't seen nothing like him in any amusement hall. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball.
He stands like a statue, becomes part of the machine. Feeling all the vampires, always playing clean. He plays by intuition, the digit counters fall. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. He's a pinball wizard, the house to be a twist. A pinball wizard got such a supple wrist.
How do you think it does it?
I don't know.
What makes him so good?
You got no instructions, can't even bust them bills. Don't see crazy flipper fingers. Never seen him fall. That death dog is barking. Don't make me
And in a splash of music, a cacophony of sound, music, and technology, the first act ends. So we're going to take this opportunity, actually, to answer any questions. Just a few questions. Does anybody have any questions out there? Anyone? Yes. Good point. Krista was like, look, whatever happens, do not let me answer any questions. Krista?
I'm actually the dance captain. Jen Lyons, our stage manager, is the one who makes sure that the direction stays the same. I'm the one who makes sure the choreography stays the same. So, that's it.
And of course, we do get surprise visits every now and then from the director. Surprise! Coming back second act, you guys are looking so good. Any other questions? Yes? Actually, yes. We've used sign language several times. Sometimes there's requests within the theater to do that. So they're actually usually on, obviously they'd be either on stage left or stage right. They have a special, and they come and actually, we do a lot of numbers for them so that they usually know the music very well. Any other questions? Yes. Oh, certainly. Mikey?
We're tutored 3 hours a day. Yep.
It's very intense for us, too. I know all the state capitals now. Don't test me. Let's see. Actually, the children actually travel with, actually both their mothers are with them right now, and they're right here. Yay, wave for us. And they actually travel with a tutor who, Bonnie rocks. Right. Okay, well, any other questions right now? Yes. Are you talking about my life? How long did it No, I'm kidding. How long did it actually take us to get down here to Florida or to kind of get to this point in the tour? Well, actually, we came down from Macon, Athens. We actually came down from Athens. We arrived last night, and it took us about 6 hours. Sorry? 9 hours. I slept a lot. Any other questions? Where do we go next? We go to Lakeland, Florida next. That's a good point. I forgot to mention exactly where we're going next. We're going to Lakeland, Florida, then down to Daytona. From Daytona, we go to 2 shows in Coral Springs on Saturday. And then from there, we're kind of going Wisconsin, Michigan, back up to Canada. I'm sorry? When are we in Daytona? Friday. Oh, well, there you have it. Yes, ma'am. We were in Gillette, Wyoming, and Billings. No, that's Montana. I caught myself. We were in Gillette, Wyoming. And the capital, and Cheyenne. It's like, we were in Cheyenne. Any other questions? I'm crashing and burning. Yes, sir. No, actually, we are not Equity. We are with the non-Equity version of the Dodgers, who did the production on Broadway and did the first national tour. The first national tour was way too expensive with those flying pinball machines, and so we took that budget and put it into smoke. And so it's a lot easier to tour with it right now. Yes. Thunder Bay. Right. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Okay. I tell you what. Why don't we just do like a mixture? So, Kevin.
This is actually my first professional job. I was in college. I was in college, and I did a tiny show that the choreographer for this came out and choreographed and held an audition, and so I got it. And I moved from Salt Lake City, Utah, left college. Don't ever do that. I left college and got this job. So.
Isabel.
Oh my God.
Gosh, we're at Disney.
Oh golly, we're at Disney. Swell and stuff. I'm actually from Honolulu, Hawaii, and so is Krista Pyagot, who is Sally Simpson. She's from Maui. Another friend of mine is out here too. She's from Hawaii. Just it's a big Hawaii crowd. But okay, so I went to the University of Hawaii and left and got some training there, and came to New York, got some training in New York, and here I am. This is actually my second national tour. So there you go.
And just quickly, me, I went to the University of Virginia, got my degree. Woohoo! Wahoo wah! Univ Virginia, yeah, hooray! Yeah, I was a cheerleader there for 3 years. From there, I went on to Ohio University to get my master's in Chekhovian and Shakespearean acting. From there, I went to Las Vegas to open the MGM Grand and danced at City Lights at night. From there, did cruise ships. Finally got it to New York. I did my first national tour of Gypsy, playing the role of Tulsa. Went to Monte Carlo to sing at the cabaret in Monte Carlo. Done several like regional theaters throughout. So, is that okay for a nice picking up, choosing? Okay, I tell you what. Let's go on with the second act. Oh yeah. Alrighty. We're going to move on with the second act now. The second act starts with Tommy at the back of a pinball machine, the underture, as it says. The local lads then pick him up and take him home to his mother, where Tommy is actually 19 years old. Tommy is celebrating his 19-year-old birthday. There's a bit of the irony in this, is that he's actually no better than he was when he was 4 years old. So Mrs. Walker has a kind of a nice moment with him. It's at that point that Captain Walker comes home and says that there's a doctor he's found that can cure the boy. A little underture. Oh, okay. A little doctor he's found that he can cure the boy. And it's at that point that they go off to take them to the last specialist. And this is called Go to the Mirror Boy.
He seems to be completely unreceptive. The tests I gave him make no sense at all. His eyes react to light the dials detected. He hears but cannot answer to your call.
See me, feel me, touch me, heal me. See me, feel me, touch me, heal me.
There is no chance, no untried operation. All hope lies with him and none with me. Imagine though the shock from isolation, if he suddenly could hear and speak and see.
See me, feel me, touch me, heal me. See me, feel me, touch me, heal me.
block. No machine can give that kind of stimulation needed to move his inner blood. Go to the mirror, boy. Go to the mirror, boy.
I wonder what he is feeling. Has he ever heard what I've said? Look at him in the mirror, dreaming what is happening in his head.
Listening to you, like at the music, gazing at you, like at the heat, following you, like a light mountain, like an excitement at your feet. Right behind you, I see the millions of you. I see the glory from you, like at billions from you. I get the story.
What is happening in his head? Ooh, I wish I knew. I wish I knew.
Tommy's been to hospital.
Oh, so he's been cured then, has he?
Oh, completely cured, yeah. He's a wonder of science. They're gonna make him prime bloody minister. Tommy, can you hear me? Can you feel me near you? Yes, me. Tommy, can you see me? Can I help to cheer you? Ooh, Tommy, 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 can you hear me? Ah! Can you feel me near you? Tommy, can you see me? Can I help to cheer you? Ooh, Tommy, 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 can you hear me? Can you feel me near you? Tommy, can you see me? Can I help to cheer you? Ooh, Tommy, 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 can you hear me? Can you feel me near you? Tommy, can you see me? Can I help to cheer you? Ooh, Tommy, 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 Tommy.
Tommy.
Like to play, love? Suit yourself.
This can't continue. It makes no sense. We're getting nowhere. I've lost all my confidence. The boy wants something. I'm satisfied. He needs attention and care our love can't provide. Then there's the matter of us. I'd like to prove that I don't think that you've seen the best of me. I've stood up for the boy, and I've clung to the hopes and the lies. I wish that the pain in your gaze could again be a test of me. But when I look in the mirror, I believe my own eyes. I believe my own eyes. Now I've come to the end all my patience is gone. When I'm doubtful, I tend to believe my own eyes.
I'd like to declare this devotion and care is the life to live. That nothing has changed, the times and passing us by. But I have to say here that for us there's a clear-cut alternative. When we look at each other, we believe our own eyes. I believe my own eyes.
I've come to the end, all my patience is gone. When I'm doubtful, I tend to believe my own eyes. This has gone far enough. After all we've been through, we can't be blamed. We've done all we can humanly do. It's a time to be tough, a time to be wise. We must stop chasing false dreams and recover our lives. I believe my own eyes. I've come to the end, all my patience is gone. When I'm doubtful, I tend to believe. I'd like to believe that I don't feel that we've seen the best of us. And the way to believe is to see where the real future lies. I hope that the pain in your case can again be a test of us. And when I look in the mirror, I believe my own eyes. And let's believe our own eyes. Now we've come to the end, all our patience is gone. Let's admit we intend to believe our own eyes.
To believe our own eyes.
Tommy, 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 Tommy.
You don't catch my call with even a nod or a wink, but you gaze at your own reflection. You don't see me, but I think you can see yourself. How can the mirror reflect you? Can you hear me, or do I surmise that you near me? Can you feel my temper? Rise, 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 rise. Rise, 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 rise. Do you hear or fear, or do I smash mirror? Do you hear or fear, or do I smash mirror?
That's exactly what she does. She throws a chair through the mirror. And then Tommy sings this.
This place is sacred as a temple. I'm free. I'm free. Write me, write found immortality. I'm free. Let freedom taste of reality.
Welcome back. Thank you. Okay, it's at this point that Tommy kind of becomes, in the program it says he becomes part of this media circus. Uncle Ernie gets a snapshot of Tommy as he's coming out of this haze, this delirium, and he becomes this big media sensation. Everyone wants to know what his secret is. Everyone wants to know where he got this spirituality from. And he just continues to say, I'm free, and it's just a simple thing. Well, this progresses to the point where it gets grotesque. He becomes just a big rock star. The meaning is gone from everything that he started out with. So just to kind of accentuate the immediacy? That's not the right word. Just to accentuate the fact that he's been kind of taken away from what he originally started, Uncle Ernie sings Tommy's Holiday Camp.
Hello there, darlings. I'm Tommy's Uncle Ernie, and I welcome you to Tommy's Holiday Camp. The camp with a difference. Never mind the weather when you come to Tommy's. The holidays forever. Get your Tommy t-shirts and your stickers and your Tommy mirrors to smash. Don't rush, keep steady. Have your money ready. Buy your way to heaven. That comes to £1 if bless you, loves. Buy your shades and earplugs here. Keep in line, I've got a huge supply. Get your Tommy records, you can really hear him talk. Tommy picks and badges half a nigger for the cock. Watch this then. Difference. Never mind the weather when you come to Tommy's. The holidays forever. This is your chance. Tommy's Holiday Camp is coming to your town at 8 tonight. Tommy, live on stage! You lucky people.
When Sally Simpson gets thrown off the stage and gets pummeled, Tommy decides that he no longer wants to take this. He's not going to become this rock idol. He says, but he welcomes everyone to his house, this new place he's going, which is in the song Welcome. From that point, Tommy and Sally Simpson have a moment together, and Sally asks, how can we be like you? And Tommy says to her, the point is not really for you to be more like me. The point is, I'm finally more like you. So at this point, the crowd revolts.
Welcome to this house. I think I now know why you're here. You want to be like Tommy. I'm glad you're not. I hope that's clear. You shouldn't try to aid my show. It isn't just pinball. You don't need to claim a share of my pain. You're normal after all. You might as well get drunk. So sorry, I got you sussed. No instant high for free hair. This is a bust. I didn't live out some fairy story, some rags to riches crawl. I couldn't see, I couldn't hear, I couldn't talk at all. Something you've outgrown. You don't need to see me. Your vision makes the scene. Don't let Uncle Ernie make you play on Tommy's old machine. We're not gonna take it. 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 Never did and never will. We'll take your derision, and as far as we can tell, we're not gonna take you. Never did and never will. We're not gonna take you. We forsake you, maybe rape you. Let's forget you better still. We forsake you, let's forget you better still.
See me, feel me, touch me, heal me. See me, feel me, touch me, heal me. See me, feel me, touch me, heal me. See me, feel me, touch me, heal me.
Listening to you, I get the music. Gazing at you, I get the heat. Following you, I climb the mountain. I get excitement at your feet. Right behind you, I see the millions on you. I see the glory from you. I get opinions from you. I get the story. Listening to you, I get
How's that for an ending? Tommy rocks! Thank you, Disney! Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, at this time, I guess we're going to take some more questions from the audience. Yes, sir.
Well, thank you. Yeah, it is a dream come true, definitely. I definitely love The Who. And I mean, to get a gig like this, getting paid to do this kind of gig, yeah, you can't get much better than that. Yeah, I would have to agree.
Yeah, for guitarists, to be able to play Pete Townshend's music, it doesn't get any better than this. It's a dream come true, and it's one of the most fun shows to play, definitely.
Yep, ultimate show for the guitar player. I've known this music since it first came out, so this is great.
And a lot of the players that we get for this, even if they've done some show experience, have more experience in rock than your average musical theater player. It's a different kind of person than you normally get to work with or get to use, and it's a fabulous experience. It's great for me as well to do this kind of music. A lot of them come from more of a rock background. I come from more of the theater music background. So it's been fantastic to be able to take it around the country.
Great. Any other questions? Yes, sir. It's a good question. Yes, there's different places that all of us call home. A lot of us call New York home, but there's also a lot of us who call Utah home, and don't really know why. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I love Utah. We actually come from all over. It's true. I'm originally from Georgia. We will be there on March 23rd. March 23rd is when this tour ends. Oh, right. We'll be home 23rd. Yes, ma'am, in the back. This is it. Actually, this is this is our first one. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. How long is the tour going on? Well, we opened in September, September 19th in North Dakota. We started rehearsals in August, and we'll be done in March. Yes, sir. They said a casual evening of Tommy. Yes, ma'am. You want to hear a typical tour day? Michelle Scarpa. Jersey girl.
To be very honest, a typical tour day is to pretty much get on the bus at about, I'm going to be nice and say 9 o'clock. We have had bus calls at 6, but typical day is about 5 hours on the bus. We get an hour lunch break in between. We get off the bus, we check into our hotel, have some time to just chill out, relax. And then, like Davis was saying, we have to be at the theater usually a little over 2 hours before the show, because we each wear body mics. So all those mics have to be checked, and things have to, be, we have to preset our costumes and all of that. And then the show runs, if we have an 8 o'clock show, runs till about 10, and then we're done at 10:30, and you do whatever you want until the next day. So that's it.
Yeah, we do the show so frequently that we don't really need to rehearse. We do use brush-up rehearsals, and we get notes a lot. There's videos that are taken at the show so that our dance captain can look at the videos and say, you guys need to scoot over a little bit, whatever. But also, the girls, for instance, don't use their real hair in the show. Each girl has about 6 to 7 each. Has about 8 wigs. So they have to pin curl their hair and all that good stuff. Any other questions? Yes, the gentleman in the back. I'm sorry, could you just ask it one more time? I couldn't hear you. Do I sing here at Disney? Is that what you're asking? No, I don't sing here at Disney. However... Yes. Yes, they have. Josh, do you want to talk for a second? No. Yes, they have taken singing lessons, and as well, there's also acting classes for children and whatnot. And I think, have you guys started ballet or dancing or anything? Ooh, they made faces. No, they haven't started dancing yet, but there are classes for all those types. Any other questions? Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Oh, I understand the question. Why don't we let Dan answer that? Oh, I understand the question.
Personally, and I can only speak for myself, but I think this is, as the musicians have said, this is great material, and it's so much fun to do, and it's also, I think the joy that we get by the end of the show, the whole listening to you finale that we did, it's really joyous to do. I mean, what we're basically saying is because of you, we do what we do. And honestly, I know it sounds a little cheesy, but doing that and the reward that you get from doing that night after night, it has yet to become tiresome. I did the show in Brazil while these guys were putting it out here, and only had about 2 months with it, had a couple months off, and they called me to join the cast on this leg, which started in January. And I was pretty excited, even though it was going from Brazil to one-nighters, bus and truck, to actually get back to the material, because it's great material. So in answer to your question, no, it's great fun.
That's true, and there's always something different about the show. Since it's a live performance, there's always something new and different about the show. And you find different nuances within each performance, and truly within each space as well, because each space is different. Yes, any other questions? Yes, ma'am. Who would like to take that one? Crystal Led.
When I first came in for Tommy, I didn't even know what Tommy was. Okay, so there you go. That's a that's a big risk sometimes, but sometimes it's not, because they will look at your type and like you. I have material prepared just for general auditions, across the board, and then I specified depending on what kind of show it is. And after they saw me and said, okay, well, come back with this song from the show, learn it, then you run around with your accompanist or whoever and try to learn a song in 3 days for your next audition. So sometimes you come in with a song, but I particularly didn't. I came in with Tina Turner, Aretha Franklin, I think it was, and it worked.
You usually try to find a song within the genre of the production. For instance, Joseph, I think, sang Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody, right? So you find a song really that's a rock song that's going to show off your rock quality. Any other questions? We have time for one more. And in the very back, yes, sir. Let's have a conference for a minute. You want to see dancing, is that right? Yeah, we're going to do a sensation dance break. We got to clear the space out. We're doing sensation, the sensation dance break.
Soon you'll see me? Yeah.
Okay, this is the last thing we're doing. Right, we're just going to go to the end of the dance break.
Can't you feel me? I'm coming. Sing your troubles dancing, you know the answer. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm a sensation.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And on behalf of the Tommy Cast and the Disney Institute, we thank you. Hope you have a nice evening. And if you'd like to, come down and see us in Lakeland, Florida, Daytona, or Coral Springs. Thank you and good night, everybody. Thank you, Disney. How wonderful. Light booth, sound booth. Thank you.